Nate. How's it going, everybody? I'm some guy named Nate, and I have a split end on my arm hair. And this is Mudrunner.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem.
What, a split end on my arm hair?
Yeah.
Why? Should I conditioner my arms?
River.
Does a river run through it, John?
Yeah, right here it does, right here.
Have you read that book?
No.
Or seen that movie?
Oh, God. This...
You know it's a terrible movie?
Oh!
Whoa, that's way too deep. That's what she said.
Hold on.
You can't save it. Okay, are you going to try to save it? Oh. Hey. Wow. Okay.
Fantastic.
Fantastic gymnastics.
That was deep.
Yeah, that was deep. Oh, come on, engine. Is it just going to keep stalling?
Nate. It never fired back on.
Oh,
How
I thought
it keeps stalling.
Because it's Joseph Stalin. There it goes.
Okay,
I like what's going on here. Well, that's easy. You just warp to your other truck and spawn your Jeep to it.
Yeah, but then that's like way...
Oh, dear. Yeah, it is a way over there. Way over there. We were supposed to go into the void. The void.
Well, we promised it, but
Void.
I can't deliver.
Dude, void. You know?
How do you do it?
So you go to recallable and you hold triangle. And then yes. Boom, and it's back. And then you heal yourself because you're at the garage. Right here. Right now. Right here. Dude, turn on all wheels. There you go. Turn on all wheels.
Okay, now I gotta figure out a new path.
Do it. So yeah, what I was talking about is they literally picked the worst movie in the break room because my work has something called Tune In Tuesdays, which is when all the new movies and CDs and video games release. So you're supposed to be like, oh, I know what this is, and then one of the higher ups picks one of the new release movies and puts it in the break room for everybody to enjoy on their break.
Oh, yeah.
And they picked Wonder.
Great.
Do you know what that is?
That's what you were bitching about earlier?
Yes, that's what I was bitching about earlier. Because here's what the movie's about. There's a kid, Owen Wilson's kid, and he's born with a horrible birth defect, so he's ugly. And all the other kids treat him... No, they put really good makeup on him.
Like he's an ass face?
No, like, don't be mean to the kid. Like, he's got melty face, essentially.
Oh, God.
And it's one of those movies that portrays how kids are little shits. Because the entire movie...
All kids are little shits.
Because in the entire movie, like, all the kids are mean to him. And then he's trying, like, he was homeschooled until 7th grade. Yeah. And then Owen Wilson's like, wow, our kid's so smart. Wow, let's take him to middle school. Wouldn't that be fun, champ? And then they take him to middle school, and all the kids are little shitbirds to him. And all the teachers have no idea that he's getting picked on, which is completely accurate to how teachers act. Even though his teacher his English teacher in the movie was actually a cool dude. And Mr. Brown is like one of the cool black dudes. He's like, look at my shoes, look at my fro. Watch out, world, here I go. Yeah, there's the 8x8. But that's the only good part of the movie. But then he's obsessed with astronauts, so he gets like an astronaut helmet to wear to school, and then the kids make fun of him for it. You know? Yeah. And then there's one part in the movie where he gets... if I'm spoiling this movie, guys, I'm sorry. You should have read the book when it came out in, like, 2005.
Wait, you saw the whole movie? Weren't you supposed to be working?
No, I saw, like, 40... Well, I actually saw it in parts, because I was the only one in the break room, so I just fast-forwarded it to where I left off. You know what I mean?
Might as well. Just grab that controller.
Yeah, I did. Controller. But no. Essentially, what happens is he gets a friend, and the friend is, like, super nice to him and hangs out with him and has lightsaber fights. And there's way too many Star Wars references in it, and it sucks.
Is it Disney?
No, actually.
Well, it has to be, because they own that.
Yeah, I know they own that, but they can agree a license agreement. It's like, oh, you can show Chewbacca.
Let's agree
to disagree. But no, I'm in it. His
you
friend
is to a human.
Yeah, that was you. But no, in the part, like, he's hanging out with his buddy for like 3 weeks, and then it's Halloween, and their dog puked on his Halloween costume, so he has to wear his costume from last year.
Which doesn't fit.
It pretty much doesn't. It's Scream. And he thinks he's all happy because he's wearing a Scream mask over his, his ugly face. And he's like giving people, sure. And he's giving all the kids high fives, and he's being a cool kid.
Okay.
And then he sees his friend talking to the bully kid, and the bully kid's like, "Why do you hang out with Augie anyway?" And his friend is like, I don't know. I guess I'm just hanging out with him because my mom said I had to. And then he runs away crying. It's really a depressing movie to put in a break room. Like, I don't like movies like that because they're feel-bad movies. They're the opposite of the feel-good comedy of the summer.
Dr. Feel Bad.
Yeah, you know what I mean though, John?
Yeah.
I mean, they might as well put like Fault in Our Stars or something in there. At least we know what happens.
The Fault in Our Bra.
Yeah. But no, the both lovers have terminal illness. But they love each other, John.
Hold on, I'll get this eventually.
John, they love each other, even though they both have terminal illnesses, and now you're stuck. I don't know, I don't like the winching aspect.
But it helps.
No. Yeah,
See
I
how
know
it
it helps.
Well, sometimes.
Occasionally.
Come on!
What are you doing? What are you doing?
We're caught on a smaller tree. Oopsies.
Caught on a tree. Trying to... Ugh, that was the worst belch I ever had. Because I ate some pickle Pringles. I ate some pickle Pringles. Yeah, John, you forced burps. They're stupid.
I know, but it was happening anyway. I just helped him.
Yeah, you know, you just let them pass. You just stifle them because you're like, you know, stifled belches are great.
This is why we use pads.
Yeah, I know, but you wanted to just go balls deep in the forest, so there you go. There you are.
Hold on.
Into the forest. End it all. End it all. And then Logan Paul comes around the corner. Oh. Did you get it, John?
Hey, it's not happening. Don't say up unless something's happening. There we go.
No, I said, did you get my reference? I didn't say up. I said Logan Paul.
Is that the guy who tasered a rat?
No, and yeah, he did that. But before he did that, he went to a suicide forest in Japan and filmed a dead body.
Hold on, I see some mushrooms here, so I'm squashing them.
Sure. Do it. But yeah, one of the parts in the movie that's stupid is he's like, I like Star Wars. And then the bully kid's like, who's your favorite character? Pretending to be nice. And then he's like, oh, I like Boba Fett. And then he's like, are you sure it's not Darth Sidious? You know, because he's all so melty. And then they reference Star Wars too much in that. But then the teacher doesn't get it because he's like, oh, stop talking about Star Wars, kids, you know?
Yeah.
It sucks. Okay, what's the worst movie you've sat all the way through, Yeti?
Yeah, I don't know.
Really? You don't know?
Oh, we got up here already.
How can you not know, John?
I try to block those movies.
No, John, you shouldn't. Dougal is the proper answer. Or Hoodwinked 2. Or, The Onion movie.
I like that movie.
You like The Onion movie?
Huh.
I was talking about it to Vince. And he didn't
Black
know what I was
people
talking
love taffy.
Yep. Irish people have giant nipples. Go. That was one of the weirdest movies because the joke of that, guys, was that they wanted new like stereotypes to show up because they were sick of the old stereotypes. If you make a left
Right.
or a right, damn it, I'm left-handed. Whatever. Screw you. That's what Johnny Clevett says. You know, he's like, screw you. Remember?
Yeah. Johnny Cleve's
He's like,
awesome.
die, Curdo.
Die, you fur, die. Die. He's just, shooting a dead body, so it's like dead already.
Yep. Get all the mud off your tires.
Just trying to see if that was a mushroom or not.
Got a little dirt on my boots.
So, hey, don't you love sweet asphalt?
Yeah. Turn off your all wheels then, Spaghetti. And also, you're going way too fast.
Well, yeah, when you...
I'm way too speedy. Look how bouncy you are. Whoop, that was close. Oh, God. Are you just going to take the asphalt as far as you can? Oh, my God.
We're going to have to go out here.
Yeah, I need to have a sip of my Pepsi. Give me a second. It's already opened, everybody.
Is it good not having to play?
Mm-hmm. Which sucks because when we do the Rise session in about 35 minutes, I'm going to have to play that whole thing, so...
Okay, do you think I could get back this way through the woods?
Maybe. I sure as hell hope so. Remember? It was in the last place I looked. Well, duh, I sure as hell hope so. Remember?
Okay.
Before Jeff Foxworthy became insane?
I think I have testicular cancer.
Yep. You do not have testicular cancer.
If his wife was really that stupid, oh lord.
And then that's why he went crazy, is because his wife, shot him after saying that joke on TV.
Whoa!
That was awesome. You don't even have testiculars. I think the best person of the yay, the patch is ready.
Yeah, the patch for it. Sweet.
But what I was saying is, like the Blue Collar Comedy Tour was funny. Who was the best member of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour before they all went insane, or fell into obscurity, or voiced tow trucks in an animated
How's
film?
the wife? Well, we got back together. Well, then you don't have an act.
Yep. It's funny. The Blue Collar Comedy Tour was awesome, though.
This is a bad spot, man.
Yeah, it is. I remember, like, when the Blue Collar Comedy Tour was really booming and they had their second tour that was on Comedy Central, there was, like, a line of plushies at friggin' Hastings.
Oh my God, this path is awful.
Do you remember what I'm talking about? It's way too muddy. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Spaghetti? They had like Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall, Ron White, and Jeff Foxworthy plushies.
I do not remember.
And then they literally, it's like 7 phrases and sayings. And then they literally just said the same 2 sayings.
And then you get default one, you pick up one of the Jeff Foxworthy ones, and you squeeze it, and it's like, get her done.
No,
Oops.
No, you pick up the Jeff Foxworthy one, you squeeze it, and it's like, yo, soy, hefe, Foxworthy. And you're like, damn it. That's one of the knockoff ones.
I'm like, fuck you. I thought I'd won.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one phrase that Ron White says. This is whole fleshy. It's just that
Yeah,
one.
that's right. Yeah, no matter what, no, it's just like different variations of it.
And then I said, "Fuck you." It's just he pronounces the F word slightly different.
Yeah, slightly different.
Yeah, I heard. I said it. I meant it, bitch. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember those. I remember messing with the Bill Engvall one, and it literally just said, "Here's your sign." A whole bunch.
Yeah.
Because that was his catchphrase. Because to be a comedian, guys, from 1998 to 2007, he needed a catchphrase.
Get on your knees and thank the Lord that you don't know who this man is.
I know exactly what you're talking about. So, guys, what that was is somebody sent Ashens, like 2 years ago, a Larry the Cable Guy beer batter set. Wasn't it like that?
Yeah, it's like a beer bread kit.
Yeah. It was beer bread. I thought it was beer batter. That sounds gross. Who would drink beer bread?
We almost there.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
It's night. I can't see.
Turn on your headlamps.
In the night, she hears me calling. In the night,
I'm driving my Jeep through the lake. I'll never work again.
and she'll ease the pain. Let's go.
I know that song. It's in the night she hears them calling. In the night she's dancing to relieve the pain. She'll never walk away. I don't think you understand.
I don't know why you don't like She Earned It. That's fantastic. That's right along the same lines as that one.
It's not as fast paced though.
It's good.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be fast to be good. It just
Yeah,
needs
I
to
know. There's some good slow songs.
Damn.
I like weird music, guys. Like, I just listened to the entirety of I Am Shimmer, You're Shimmer, We Are One, We Are All Together by Giraffes. Because I bought that on Rock Band for the Last Wave.
Oh, Lord,
and it's a
yeah,
10-minute long, nonsensical, like, jam session.
I wish it was daytime.
Yeah. But I listened to that whole song, and it's actually really good. You know?
Oh.
Wow. Oh.
It's okay. That's what we have a spare for.
I'm Baby Brent. Yeah. Flintlock Wood.
Plus, I don't need the Jeep after...
This contact lens represents you, and my eye represent my eye. I got my eye on you.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a shame they made a sequel and a cartoon. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people totally deleted that from their brain that there was actually a cartoon. Because the art style made it look like Flint had a horrible growth on the side of his head.
Yeah. His eyes were touching, and his nose was coming out of the side of his head. Jesus Christ.
At least it's
somebody
better,
approved that.
At least it's better than, like, the craze when everything was 3D animated. You know what I'm talking about? Like League of Super Evil, and what else was there in that group?
Come on, climb
Freaking
it.
My Night and Me. That's garbage. What else was like 3D animated that was lasted like one season? Butt Ugly Martians.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's bad. Super Duper
Sumos. What does Super Duper Sumos always bring up when we talk about Butt Ugly Martians? Is it the same
Who's
thing?
that little girl hanging out with them?
And her name's Adobe.
Like Flash.
Yeah, like the program. And she probably wanted to just f*** him. That's why. That's the plot. Yeah. She really likes thick men. You know what I'm saying?
If they could find it.
No, then never mind.
Is it between folds 3 and 4?
John,
no, it's not.
I was gonna go way over
I found it. It was in between 6 and 7.
She really gets off by getting crushed by giant butts. That's her thing. You remember, like...
Did they ever crush the little girl with their butts?
No, they did not crush the little girl with their butts. In Super Duper Sumos, they all, to activate their superpower, they had to slam each other because one was Asian, one was a white guy.
The white guy was a dumbass.
No, they were all dumbasses. I've only watched 4 episodes of Super Duper Sumos, and I know that all of them are dumbasses.
They're dumbasses, fat asses. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Good thing there was one tree there.
Yeah, I'm
one
glad.
tree hill. You're going up the hill, John. And on the next installment, was John gets out of the mud. On the next installment
Yeah.
of Mudrunner. We are going to get the rest of the watch points or whatever John plans on doing. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next Super Duper Sumo.